Okay, and welcome to West Palm Beach, Florida. We are, right now, what is this? The fourth game of the Florida Exposure Cup. Right now, Mid-Fairfield stands at 1-1-1. So this is a game that's going to determine a lot whether they get into the playoffs or not. So very important game for the 2010 team. So it's Mid-Fairfield 2010 against the Junior Admirals, which I believe are from Wisconsin area. So Mid-Fairfield, I don't believe the 2010 team has ever played against them, so this will be a first. And so starting in net today, Chris Faich will get the start. Brendan Domini played yesterday, and 3-3 tie to Woodbridge. Brendan had a pretty good game, keeping his team in it. Lots of key saves in the second half by Brendan. And now Chris will get the start, and we'll get going in just a few minutes. Teams are over by the net. And we'll get going here shortly. So right now, I know in the standings, there's about 5 teams that are 1-1-1. So we should know by early afternoon where everyone stands. And I know this will go a long way. So hopefully Mid-Fairfield can get off to a good start here today. We've got the refs on the ice. All right, and we're going to looks like we've got Yanni Malafis at the center, and he's going to be surrounded by Eric Pan and Ty Sullivan. Back on D, we've got Vinny Zhu and Sawyer O'Neill. The ref's out to drop the puck. And just like every other game so far in the tournament, for some reason, we're always in the wrong net. And they're going to switch the teams at the last minute. Chris collects his water bottle and skates over to the other side. And here we go. Ref checks with both goalies. They're good to go. Malafis at center. With a win, goes off the boards, and O'Neill tries to drive it in. He's met by a couple of Junior Admiral players, but O'Neill circles back with the puck. Chips it, tries to chip it to Pan. Pan has to retreat a little bit deeper in his own zone. Sullivan now with the puck, trying to settle things down behind Faich to O'Neill. O'Neill looks up, tipped off of an Admiral player and intercepted at center ice, driven down behind Faich. Puck gets by him, though, into the corner, out to the Admiral defenseman. Dumped back into the corner again. O'Neill meets his player there, and Zhu comes up with a puck out to Sullivan. Sullivan now into the neutral zone. Gains the zone, tries to get it to Malafis, is able to get it to Pan, and it's off one of the Admiral players who's limping around a little bit. Eric Pan unable to get anything on it. Malafis backhand on the side of the net. Mid-Fairfield with a couple of scoring chances, but the Junior Admirals are able to shoot it out. Jack Schwartz tries to field it like a second baseman, comes up with a puck, decides to skate it, passes over to Rothstein, Dylan Rothstein at the neutral zone into the Admiral zone. Shot off the pad. It goes right to Vartanian, but unable to get his stick down. Or sorry, that was Jack Schwartz. Here comes Heckel with the steal in the neutral zone into the Junior Admiral zone, onto the net, tries a wraparound. And I believe it's stuck in the netting. And the puck was sitting on the paint in the crease. The goalie didn't know where it was. Braden Heckel didn't know where it was, but he continued, saw the loose puck underneath the goalie, and slid his stick in there to drive the puck in. The refs are talking about it now. I don't think that the goalie knew where the puck was. And they're talking it over right now. The play was definitely not whistled dead. So initially the ref did call it a goal, and she's calling it a goal. So Braden Heckel with an opportunistic goal. I think that's what the ref's going to explain, is that the play was not dead. As a goalie, Dad, I understand that one. You lose track of those pucks. And Braden Heckel continued the play because he heard no whistle. So Mid-Fairfield gets on the board first at 20:30 into the first half. All right, and we're going to start here. We've got Braden Heckel at center, surrounded by Kai Scranton and Dylan Rothstein. Yoon and Schwarz back. Win by Heckel over to Schwarz, who gets it to Rothstein. Rothstein across the blue. And Junior Admirals with a steal, but Heckel is able to force it back in the zone. Back and forth, the turnovers go over to Schwarz. Yoon collects at the neutral zone, tries to get it in, but the Junior Admirals with a nice steal in on Feach, and there's going to be an offside. Am I in the way? Sorry. What? No, we're okay. Sorry, I'm getting in the way of the camera here. So Correa at center, surrounded by Pan and Sullivan. Correa getting super low on the face-off. He's got Caccaro and Hall back on D. The win by the Junior Admirals, defenseman to defenseman pass, but Sullivan with a good forecheck tries to tip it out and does to Pan. Pan fires it back to Caccaro, tries to get it over to Sullivan, but intercepted by the Junior Admirals. Caccaro taps it back out to Sullivan, who tries to get it to Pan, misfires. Junior Admirals are able to drive it in behind Feach, who stops the puck for Hall. Hall gets it to Sullivan, unable to connect, back out into the neutral zone. Puck fired in behind Feach, taking a weird bounce. Junior Admirals out there with a good forecheck. The face-off circle, out to the D. Eric Pan with an intercept, tries driving it out, but Junior Admiral is able to keep it in temporarily. Correa with a nice hit to force the puck out, but Junior Admirals again are in. Shot wide of Feach. Sullivan trying to collect. Here comes Sullivan. He's got it out to Pan. Pan's got some skating room. Good back check by the Junior Admirals player to deny the shot. Zoo pinches in. And I believe we're going to have our first penalty of the day. Eric Pan got a little over anxious. There'll be a roughing call on Eric Pan. So Mid-Fairfield will go on their first penalty kill of the day. 18:57 left in the first half. Face-off will be to the right of Feach. So the penalty killers, Malefus, Yoon. Shot off of Scranton. Pinned into the corner. Junior Admirals look to get set up. Deep out to their defenseman off the stick of Malefus into the corner. Behind Feach. Yoon giving chase. Keep passing behind him. Yoon chasing the puck into the corner. Junior Admirals are a little faster. Get there quicker. Out to the blue line. Shot, but it's blocked. Scranton with a nice play and a pass to Malefus. They're going to have a shorthanded opportunity here. Malefus tries to get by the defenseman, unable to do so. Falls down. They try the long pass, but Jack Schwarz with a great play to be able to fire the puck back into that Junior Admiral zone. Mid-Fairfield goes for a shift change. They try a long pass, but Caccaro's there to intercept. Nice play by Heckel. Correa now chips it out. Loses the handle, but regains it. Slams the puck into the Junior Admiral zone. 58 seconds left. Heckel decides to skate with it, dump it off for Caccaro. Caccaro fires it the length of the ice, hits off a player, but Correa's there, tries to connect. Andy Hall with a nice play to keep it out of their zone. Back to Caccaro. Caccaro taps it off the boards, gets it to Correa. Correa with some skating. He's got Heckel there. Heckel winds up, shoots, and it's just a little bit wide. Junior Admirals race back out. Coccaro back there. Blocker saved by Faich. Right out in front. Misfires a little bit. Goes wide. Out in front again, but Correa now with a nice steal. 11 seconds left, and here comes Heckel across center ice and dumps it into the Admiral zone. Mid Fairfield going for a shift change. Zoo's able to deny the long pass. Weird angle. Weird angle off the end, the back behind Faich. Comes right out into the crease, but Faich is able to stick it to the side. Penalty has expired, skating 5 apiece, and here comes Rothstein. Chips it in, and the Admirals recover in their own zone behind their own goalkeeper. Vartanian with a good forecheck, but Admirals beat it and get it out. O'Neill gives chase now. O'Neill fires it up, gets it to Vartanian. Vartanian looks up, nobody's home. Junior Admirals with some good play here to keep it in the zone. Again, trying to steal the puck from Vartanian, who slides it behind Faich to Zoo. But Zoo's hounded by 2 Admiral players. Rothstein picks up the loose change. He tries to get it to Vartanian, unable to do so. And it's going to... Oh, saved by Faich. And he covers it up. Junior Admirals winger with some speed gets around the mid-Fairfield defenseman. Tries to chip a backhand over Faich, but he makes the save. 15:48 left in the first half. Some up and down action. So we've got Kai Scranton now at the face-off. Puck behind Faich. Sullivan taps it back to Yoon. Yoon looking center ice, and he's got Scranton there. Scranton across neutral zone into the Admiral zone, into the slot. Loses the handle. Puck out in front. Admiral's defenseman sweeps it away. Mid Fairfield still trying to forecheck, keep it in. Admirals with some long passing. And it's gloved after the shot from Faich, who drops it for more. Out to the Admiral defenseman who mishandles it. The puck goes back into their own zone. Sullivan with a forecheck turnover. Scranton now up with the puck. Scranton still with the puck off of a defenseman who was lying down. Schwartz shoots it over in the corner to Scranton. Scranton's looking up. Scranton still with the puck, fires it, and it's gloved by the Admirals goalie. 14:56 left in the first half. All right, so Correa at center, surrounded by Vartanian and Pan directly behind him, Coccaro and Hall on D. Win by Correa, but it goes behind the Admirals goalkeeper. Hall is able to keep it in, but loses the handle temporarily. Andy Hall now tries to get it to Vartanian, who taps it over to Correa. Tries to chip it over to Pan, but the Admirals are quick on that puck. Eric Pan still with the puck, but he's hounded. Admirals now with the turnover at the blue line. Shot is blocked by Faich. Off into the corner. Wild shot behind Faich. Just wide. Andy Hall now pushes her player into the boards. Nice play by Correa to deny the entry pass. It's a shot, and it looks like it was patted to the side by Faich up to the corner. Correa's going to try to settle it down here. Gets the puck out to Coccaro. Coccaro tries to get it to Vartanian. Vartanian loses the handle, though, but still is able to get it out. Nice play by Vartanian. Through 2 players, he dumps it for Pan. He's got Vartanian right there. Nice backhand by Vartanian, but better saved by the goalie. Another shot on the Admiral goalie. Bounces off his stomach, but is able to cover it up. So mid Fairfield with a couple of scoring opportunities, but the Admiral goalie standing tall. 13:52 left in the first half. Heckel at the face-off circle, surrounded by Rothstein right behind him. Scranton to his left. We've got O'Neill and Zoo back on D. Admiral win behind their own netminder. Fires half the length of the ice, and that should be an icing. So there seems to be a little confusion with the rules here. Mid-Fairfield. So, yeah, what the Admirals are saying is that the player actually beat him down there, and the refs, for some reason, aren't having any of that. So Heckel back at the face-off circle, and they'll redo this. Rothstein right behind him. Heckel with the win goes behind the Admiral goalkeeper. Nice play by Scranton to pin the puck there. Scranton now with two Admiral players around him leaves the puck for Heckel. Heckel slides it over to Rothstein. Rothstein over to O'Neill. O'Neill with a move, unable to keep the handle though. Rothstein gets in the way. Bunch of turnovers, back and forth they go. Scranton racing out to the Admirals, able to deny the pass. Heckel with a shot, it's covered and knocked away. Another shot opportunity. The Admirals are able to sweep it away. Heckel denies the long pass, chips it over to Zoo. Zoo over to Scranton, but it's intercepted, and here come the Admirals. Zoo now pinned into the boards, but leaves it for O'Neill. Scranton checks his player into the board, kicks it so Zoo can get at it. Zoo unable to handle it, gets it finally out to Rothstein, who chips it out. He's got Heckel streaking down the boards. And the Admirals, with some long cross-ice passes, are going to have a 3-on-2 opportunity. Save by Faich with the glove. So at 12:21, Mid-Fairfield struggling with some of those long passes from the Admirals. But Faich able to stop play here at the first half, 12:21. Mid-Fairfield up 1-0. So Yanni Malafis at center. He's got Brendan Moore and Sullivan. Kick save by Faich. Another save by Faich right out in front of the slot. But Ty Sullivan able to pick up the puck and run with it. Tries to get it out to Malafis, who's dumped on the ice. Sullivan, though, picks up the loose change. Sullivan gets by his defender. Shoots! Snipe by Ty Sullivan over the shoulder of the Junior Admirals goalie. Tremendous play by Ty Sullivan, using that speed to get around his defenseman and then rifling a shot over the shoulder of the Junior Admiral player. So Mid-Fairfield goes up 2-0 over the Junior Admirals at 12:01 left in the first. Yanni Malafis at center, surrounded by Ty Sullivan and Brendan Moore. Shores goes back with Yoon. Shores now chased into the corner. Hits the brakes, but the Admiral player with a good play steals the puck away from Shores, but Mid-Fairfield able to sweep it away. Brendan Moore able to get it out. He's got Ty Sullivan again, toe drag, tries to get a shot, but the Admiral player with a good block with his legs. Puck out of the Junior Admiral zone. Yanni Malafis waits for everyone to clear, but the Admirals again with a steal. Brendan Moore is hammered to the ice. Saved by Faich. Shores picks it up, looks up ice. He's got Sullivan, loses the handle. Shores able to help out his teammate. Some give and go passing. And there's going to be an offside on Mid-Fairfield. 11:15 left in the first half. All right, so we got Correa at center, surrounded by Scranton and Pan. Looks like Yanni Malafis heads off the ice, probably for an equipment issue. Caccaro and Hall back on D. Correa with the win. Puck goes back there. Eric Pan with a nice play to drive it further into the Junior Admiral zone. The Admirals now with the puck behind their own goalie, look to break it out. Mid-Fairfield with a good forecheck. Kai Scranton again pinning it in. But finally, the Junior Admirals were able to break it out. Mishandled the puck, and Andy Hall's there to collect. Races behind Faich. Turns on a dime. Leaves it for Caccaro, who's behind Faich again. Leaves it. Nobody home. Junior Admiral player there, though. He picks up the puck. Andy Hall with a nice play to dislodge that puck. Still loose. Scranton tries to get it up to Pan, who loses the handle, But Scranton's there again across center ice. Trying to get by the defenseman, unable to do so. Andy Hall there to pick up the puck. Hall over to Zoo. He gets it out temporarily, but the Admirals are there with a turnover. Shot wide of Fage. Puck goes racing down the boards, and here comes Braden Heckel. Shot, off the face mask of the goalie. Back and forth. He's unable to do the wraparound. Junior Admiral the goaltender, just took one right off the mask. I think it stunned him temporarily. And the puck was sitting there. Braden Heckel wisely grabbed it, but unable to complete the wraparound. So Heckel at the face-off with Vartanian and Rothstein up front. O'Neill and Zoo back on D. The Admirals seem to love that long pass. Icing's waved off. It just seems no rhyme or reason to why they wave it off or why they don't, but the Junior Admirals taking advantage of it. Shot in front of Fage, and he's covered up. So to their credit, the Junior Admirals are hustling down for that puck, whether it's icing or not. Took advantage of it, stole the puck, and had a scoring opportunity on Fage, who was able to collect the rebound and cover up. So at 9:41 left in the first half, Heckel at the face-off circle. He's got Vartanian and Rothstein, and Zoo and O'Neill. Puck goes behind Fage. Zoo tries to slap it out. Vartanian is there, tries to get it out, but the Junior Admirals, another shot off of Fage's glove. Puck goes wildly behind Fage. Vartanian trying to race over there, but the Junior Admirals again are there. Vartanian trying to get the puck, but there's 3 Junior Admiral players over there on the puck. Vartanian able to lift it up, and Heckel there, he's trying to split the defenders by himself. Vartanian picks up the puck, hits the brakes at the blue line, leaves it for O'Neill, who's going to give it back to Vartanian. Tried to do a give and go, but the Admirals get their sticks down nicely. Rothstein with the steal now in the neutral zone. Rothstein at center ice, leaves it for Vartanian. Vartanian is hammered to the ice. And here come the Junior Admirals. And Schwarz now up with the puck. Schwarz with some skating room, but turns it over at the face-off circle. O'Neill is back there. O'Neill gets a skate in the way, but there's still loose. Fage is able to cover it up on the side of the net. 8:31 left in the first half. As always in Florida, the ice conditions are a little unusual. Puck takes some weird bounces, so goalies wisely cover up as needed. Correa at center. Junior Admirals win it, but then Ty Sullivan with Yoon are able to steal the puck. Moore now tries to get by, split the defenders, unable to do so. Places the puck right in front. Schwarz is there, who leaves it for Sullivan, unable to connect perfectly. Sullivan trying to get around, looking for somebody in front, misfires on the puck, pinned into the corner along with Correa. Sullivan wins the puck. Behind, Sullivan tried to throw the puck right into the slot, and it actually went off a Junior Admiral player for a second there, but the goalie's able to throw his glove on it and cover it up. 7:59 left in the first half. You got that wire in there. Win by Pan collects, drives it behind the goalkeeper, Scranton there, puts it back to Hall. Hall winds up, shoots, and it's deflected on net, but misses the net by a few inches. Pan drives it back in, but the Junior Admiral player's there to pick it up. They fire it out of their own zone and connect in the neutral zone. It's going to be a 3-on-3 here. Andy Hall tries to put her stick out. Player goes right around, but Hall's still in pursuit. Out to the defenseman, try to tip play, unable to connect with each other. Pan hammers his player into the board. Nice play by Pan to kick it out of the zone. Pan's got one player to beat, mishandles the puck. And it's chipped out of the zone. Hall with the bouncing puck. right into the slot, the junior Admiral players, but nice back check. Another shot. Weird angle, Fage. Oh, what a save. Puck was deflected off of his stick. Fage going to the left. The puck then changed directions. Fage uses his stick to corral the puck back into his glove. Key save at 7:03 left in the first half. Mid Fairfield up 2-0. Correa back at center. He's got Rothstein and Sullivan out there with him. O'Neill's back on D with Zoo. Mid Fairfield tries to break out, but another steal by the junior Admirals. Oh, big save by Fage. Player slips by the Mid Fairfield defenseman. Point blank shot. Fage comes up with a glove save at 6:47 left. So Correa still at center. Correa with a win, back to O'Neill in the corner. Correa tries to get it. Two Admiral players are there, out into the slot. Bobs and weaves, kick save by Fage. Into the corner again, Correa with a big hit. Another shot onto Fage, off the side of the net, I believe. Out to the blue line now. Shot onto Fage, who's able to scoop it up like a shortstop and end play at 6:26 in the first half. So the junior Admirals with 3 or 4 scoring chances here. And it looks like both teams are going to go for a shift change. Malefus is now back on the ice after probably an equipment issue. Malefus at center, and he's surrounded by Pan and Vartanian. Yoon and Shores out on D. Mid Fairfield still trying to get it out. Puck's behind Fage. Malefus now up with it. Tries to get it over to Schwartz, unable to do so. Gets it to Vartanian. Both players are stuck in the neutral zone. And we're going to have a scoring chance here. It's going to be a 2-on-2. Saucer pass, saved by Fage. Oh, another save by Fage. Uses his stick, bats the puck out of the air. 5:56 left. Fage with 2 big saves, and the puck goes the other way. And the Admiral goalie covers it up after the rebound. So junior Admirals with a 2-on-1 developing. Nice saucer pass from the wing to the center. Fage able to stop the first one, and then the second one, the puck was up in the air, hits it out of the air with his stick away from the net. So we've got Heckel surrounded by Moore and Scranton just behind Heckel. Wins it. Scranton tries to get it out to Kakaro. Bouncing puck. Kakaro with a nice play to Hall. Loose puck! Kakaro to Hall. And then I believe Braden Heckel must have gotten a stick in the deflection from Andy Hall's pass. Andy Hall was like a knuckle puck at the goaltender. Heckel able to knock it just to deflect it and change the direction a little bit. So Braden Heckel with his second goal of the game, and Mid Fairfield goes up 3-0 in the first half. 5:42 left. Heckel back at the face-off circle with Moore and Scranton. Win by junior Admirals, who dump it in on Fage. Hard shot that he sticks away. Kakaro now with the puck, but he's immediately hounded. Nice play by the junior Admirals. Shot off of Fage. And Scranton picks it up. Scranton now racing, trying to get around his defenseman. Unable to keep the handle. Heckel now tries to get it out, but the junior Admirals with a better play through the neutral zone. Andy Hall with a good play to dislodge the puck. Mid Fairfield tries to slide it over to Moore. Shot on Fage just a little bit wide. Mid Fairfield desperately trying to get it out. Heckel finally does. Moore has to hit the brakes. Chips it into the junior Admiral zone. Braden Heckel with a big hit. And here come the junior Admirals into the slot. Shot, and it's gloved by Fage. 4:40 left in the first half. Okay, and I guess there's going to be a hooking call. So Ty Sullivan's going to go off. My spotter over there noticed the penalty before I did, so Sullivan's off for a hook. So we've got Correa, O'Neill, Zoo, and Rothstein as the penalty killers. Back out to the Junior Admirals, who look to get set up. Into the slot, shot by Feach, and it slides by him, I believe through the 5-hole. So Junior Admirals making Mid-Fairfield pay right away on the power play. I don't think Feach saw the shot sliding through, screened by a few players. Mid-Fairfield's got to stay out of the box here. Junior Admirals have been hunting a goal for quite a while, and they were able to cash in. Malefus at center, surrounded by Scranton, Pan, O'Neill, and Zoo back there. Admirals with the win, but they're hounded by Mid-Fairfield. Long pass, but Zoo's able to intercept, gets it out to Pan. Pan's hauled down. Scranton now with the puck. Scranton fires it just wide. Malefus now hits the brakes, leaves it for Scranton. Puck still bouncing around. Puck's loose. Off-angle shot. It's an off-angle shot by Pan. Not quite sure why the whistle blew. Ref's down there talking to somebody about something. All right, and we'll go to the face-off here. Malefus at the face-off circle. He's got Scranton right behind him, and Pan to his right. O'Neill and Zoo behind him. So win by the Admirals behind their own goalkeeper. Admirals players are going long here, looking to connect. O'Neill able to intercept. Scranton now with the puck. He's hounded immediately and pushed into the boards. Pan with a big hit, but here come the Admirals. Mid-Fairfield with a strong back check. Shot onto Feach, but it's wide. Mid-Fairfield looking to try to break it out quickly. Puck at the face-off circle, but Zoo's able to try to tap it out temporarily. Shot onto Feach that's gloved. 3:27 left in the first half. Junior Admirals are a quick team. Definitely two guys on a puck at all times. They're trying for every 50-50 puck, making Mid-Fairfield work for theirs. So Heckel at the face-off circle. He's got Rothstein out there with Sullivan. Yoon now tries to chip it out. Admirals just throw it up there, a high stick. That puck is tipped. Sullivan then picks it up, but he's immediately hounded. Junior Admirals, a smart team, laid off of them. Were able to almost force the turnover there, and they are. They kept it back in the zone, driven back behind Feach as Yoon hits the brakes, taps it over for Schwartz. Mid-Fairfield struggling to get it out of here, and then turns it over. But the puck skids by. Puck still loose, wild shot. Saved by Feach. Another save by Feach. Uses his stick. Mid-Fairfield able to get it out to Rothstein, who tries to connect to Sullivan, unable to do so. Sullivan gives chase, hammers his player into the board, forces a turnover, but the Junior Admirals are contesting every 50-50 puck. Sullivan desperately trying to get loose here, and the puck's stolen off of his stick, and here come the Junior Admirals. Yoon now checks his player into the board. Puck still loose. And there's going to be a penalty on Mid-Fairfield for, let's see what this one is. So that ref issuing a warning to the Junior Admirals bench. But I think Mid-Fairfield's going to, well, what? Tripping, okay. So there was a tripping on Schwartz. Thought he got more hip than stick, but Mid-Fairfield now is going to be forced to kill off their second penalty. The first one, they gave up a goal. So these power plays are especially punitive at 2 minutes. Mid-Fairfield able to drive it the length of the ice. Correa gives chase. Good forecheck by Correa. Still forechecking. But here they come across the neutral zone. Try to gain the mid-Fairfield zone. Do. And they look to set up shop at their own blue line. D-to-D pass. Oh, shot goes wide. He tried chipping it in. Right out in front of Feach. Mid-Fairfield getting sticks down, though, able to sweep it away. Junior Admirals trying to get set back up. They've got some room. Pad save by Feach into the corner. Another shot right in front of, unable to get sticks down, though. Feach covers up. 1:14 left, and there's still sticks moving after the whistle, which is drawing the ire of the mid-Fairfield defenseman. Just hockey, though. So the refs warn both players. 1:01 left in the tripping penalty to Shores. 1:13 left in the half. So Malefis at center. He gets the win. Zoo comes up with a puck, who's hammered there, but Pan able to get the puck. Chips it out. Nice play by Pan to go the length of the ice. Malefis with a good forecheck, harassing the player the whole way. Junior Admirals mishandle it. Vinny Zoo able to slam it back. Junior Admirals have to retreat back and lose control of the puck. O'Neill there slams it off the board back into the neutral zone. Malefis now contesting. Junior Admirals with a puck shot. Feach was screened, but a good block. Another shot out in front of Feach. Mid-Fairfield doing a good job shutting down those shooting lanes. Desperately trying to get it out, though. 10 seconds left in the penalty. Out to the Junior Admirals defense. Out in front. Wild shot. Goes to the wide Feach. Oh, and Vinny Zoo should have been a penalty there. It was a hook on Vinny Zoo, but nothing seen. 4 seconds left. Ty Sullivan now shoots off-angled shot off the side of the net. So entertaining first half here. Mid-Fairfield up 3-1 over the Junior Admirals. Goalies tap blockers. And we'll see in a minute. Okay, and we're going to get started here for the second half. And just as a reminder, in this tournament, there's no periods. There's only halves. So the kids play 2 22-minute halves, which presents its own issues at times. But everybody's got to play that way. So we're going to start off with Heckel. Looks like he'll be at the face-off circle. It's going to have Rothstein and Sullivan. And then Schwarz and Yoon back on D. Feach is in net. But this Junior Admirals team is a feisty team. They can test every puck, every shot, every pass. So Mid-Fairfield's going to have to earn it for this second half here. Junior Admirals with the win, cross-ice pass, unable to connect. Shores knocks it back into the neutral zone. Here come the Junior Admirals. Junior Admirals still over in the corner, out to their D, fires it back in, loses the handle, and Shores is there to fire it over to Rothstein. Rothstein tries to get by the defenseman. Oh, puck is loose out in front. Sullivan wildly throws it, unable to get it to anybody, but Schwartz is able to pick it up, who slides it over to Yoon. Yoon thought was going to wind up, but passes it to Sullivan, to Heckel. Shot off of Admiral's player, goes back into the corner. Heckel gives chase. Yoon now with the puck. Sullivan out in the slot, shot. Nice diving save by the Junior Admirals player to deflect that shot. Heckel still pinned into the corner with a couple of Junior Admirals players. Rothstein trying to poke his nose in there, stick it, but turns over the puck in the slot. The Junior Admirals are content to send it the length of the ice. Yoon now picks it up, but he's immediately hounded, gets the puck up to Heckel, who leaves it for Sullivan. Sullivan now picking up a head of steam across the blue line. Sullivan tries to split the defenders, unable to do so, but Correa there with the intercept. Correa now tries to shoot, but again loses the handle. Hounds the player behind Junior Admirals goalkeeper, loses the handle. Rothstein able to get it out. They're trading turnovers back and forth. Caccaro now races the length of the ice, and there'll be an icing. So 20-20 left in the second half. A couple of scoring chances for both teams. Mid-Fairfield doing a much better job shutting down those shooting lanes so far. So Correa at center, and he's got Pan and Vartanian out there. Hall and Caccaro back on D. Correa with the win, gets it back to Hall. Hall slides it over to Caccaro. Caccaro gets it to Vartanian. Shot! Wow, what a shot by Paul Vartanian! Over the right shoulder of the goalkeeper, Paul Vartanian comes up with a big goal at 20-12. Mid-Fairfield goes up 4-1. I know Dad will be smiling about that one. Some nice passing by Mid-Fairfield. Cullen Correa able to pin the puck in there, and Vartanian is the beneficiary. So Correa back at center. Cullen Correa puts his whole body into that. And Vartanian back up with the puck, loses the handle, but able to get a stick down on it. Drives it out to Pan, who's immediately hammered. And the puck goes deep into the Mid-Fairfield zone. Caccaro gives chase behind Faich. Caccaro tries to skate it out, but he's hounded by the Junior Admirals. Puck does get out finally, but it's thrown back to Faich. Again, takes a weird angle, covers it up. Puck hit off the end board and back into the crease. Faich covers it up with his mitt. I think he was going to try to slide it over to Hall, but the ref immediately blew the whistle. So Malefis at center. So Malefis, Admirals with the win. They try to float it in, but turns it over to Zoo, who feathers it off the board. Here goes Scranton using that speed, but the Junior Admirals are able to get down there in time. Nice forecheck by Mid-Fairfield, but here come the Junior Admirals into the neutral zone. Some good passing from the Admirals, and there's a shot way high of Faich up into the netting. Junior Admirals trying to force the issue there. A couple of key passes in the neutral zone to get a shot on Faich, just went a little high. And I'm not quite sure, it must have gone off the goal. I didn't see that, but I thought the Admirals player hit it into the netting. But anyway, Malefis at center. Admirals win it, though. They tried to shoot it. Moore was there to knock it out. And the Junior Admirals will regroup here. Puck gets loose. O'Neill now picks it up. Tries to get it to Moore, but there's a bouncing puck. Moore with a nifty play to swat it back into the Admiral zone. Admirals look to regroup here in their own zone. Nice play by Scranton to deny the pass. Scranton with a forecheck, another hit. Admirals trying these long passes, and that definitely should be an icing. Okay. And so the scoreboard's wrong on our... Oh, that one's wrong. Okay. And just so you know, the rink scoreboard is wrong. It's actually 4-1. They haven't updated it yet. So, yep, there they go. Just on cue. 18:47 left in the second half. Heckel at the center. He's got Sullivan and Rothstein with him. Win by Junior Admirals, but Sullivan temporarily had possession of the puck, but now here come the Admirals, full head of steam across the blue line. Shot onto Faich, who's able to use his stick and glove to stop play here. 18:34 left in the second half. Okay, and coach will go with the same group here. Players changing positions, but Heckel at center still. Win by the Junior Admirals, out to the point. Mishandles it. Looked like he was about ready to shoot, but still puck's behind Faich. They're trying to wrap around right side of Faich, goes wild, high. Junior Admirals moving the puck nicely behind him. Puck finally settles down. Schwartz tries to get it out to Sullivan, who does. Hits a streaking Heckel now. Heckel over the blue line. Shot off the Admirals player. Big hit by the Admirals. And a puck into the neutral zone. Shot wide of Faich. Braden Heckel there to the side of the net. Oh, and Leo, you tried to field the puck. Unable to do so. Some good passing by mid-Fairfield to get it out of the zone, but Admirals with a better play there to stop it temporarily. But here comes Yoon now. Yoon now around the defenseman, pinches in, drops it, but nobody home. And here come the Admirals, but Ty Sullivan with a good play to keep it back in. Yoon now with a shot, but goes wide of the net. Rothstein still with a forecheck. Sullivan now forcing the issue. Sullivan's surrounded by two players. Finally, they steal it from him, drive the length of the ice. Faich is able to field it with a stick and covers it up. No, he leaves it for Yoon. So Yoon gets it to Kakaro. Nice play by Faich and Yoon. So mid-Fairfield was at the blue line. The player got pushed in, but there's still going to be an offside on mid-Fairfield. 16:48 left in the second half. So face-off will be to the right of Faich. You're going to have Correa at center with Vartanian and Pan. Looks like Hall and Kakaro. Cullen Correa wins the face-off, gets his own rebound. Slams on the brakes, gets the puck out to Pan. Pan with some skating through the neutral zone. Bobs and weaves his way around, loses the handle on the puck though, and hammers the Admirals player into the boards. Admirals though back up with the puck again. Vartanian tries to keep him in the zone. So does Pan again. Correa now uses his skate. And it's sticked aside by Faich after just a brief shot. So Hall's trying to settle things down here. Tries to get the puck out to Vartanian. Vartanian falls down, but Hall is there with a nice pass out to Kakaro's cross center ice. Kakaro gains the zone. Tries to get by the defenseman, unable to do so, but still giving chase. Kakaro with a nice hit to an Admirals player. And then Pan as well. Now Malefis with a big hit. But here come the Admirals. They gain the mid-Fairfield zone past Hall, but the player loses control. He's got a player right in front, but nice play by Malefis to deny the pass into the slot. Scranton now up with a puck, but again, he's surrounded by players. Throws the puck out to Kakaro, who gets it out to Malefis. Malefis now gains the zone, loses it, but he's got more there, more with a shot, but off a bunch of Junior Admiral players, and here they come. They're going to have an odd man rush here. They got a 3-on-2 shot onto Faich, but it's sticked into the corner. And Faich gloves the off-angle shot. Oh, Not a good play by Mid-Fairfield. Ty Sullivan going to go off for a roughing play here. Right in front of the ref. Just bumped him. Nothing, not that big of a deal, but unfortunately he bumped him right in the ref, right by the ref after the whistle had blown. So I believe Ty Sullivan's going to go off here. But as the goalie dad, I appreciate that. Ty was sticking up for his goalie. So Mid-Fairfield will have to go on a penalty kill here. So the penalty killers will have Heckel, Zoo, Rothstein, and O'Neill for the next 2 minutes. 15-14 left in the second half. It's tied up, and Zoo able to hit it out. O'Neill now pinned into the corner, but here come the Admirals with the win. Move on to Heckel, out in front. And the Admirals make Mid-Fairfield pay for that indiscretion. Cross-ice pass, and able to backdoor it onto Faich. So 4-2. So Mid-Fairfield's 3-goal lead is now cut to 2. Both power play goals for the Admirals. Mid-Fairfield needs to stay out of the box for the next 15 minutes. So Correa at center with Pan and Sullivan. Schwarz and Yoon out on D. Correa getting really low to the ice. Tries to put his head in there, but Admirals with a nice play, but Yoon with a better play to keep it out. Admirals still with the puck, driving behind Faich. Hits the brakes. Nice block. Admirals still with the puck. Nice stick by Pan, who gets it to Sullivan. So Ty Sullivan is going to go off for a penalty here, a roughing. Mid-Fairfield's going to have to kill off a penalty here again. So far, the 2 goals Mid-Fairfield's given up are both on power play chances. So another key moment in the game here. Admirals trying to get back into it. So Malefis, Kakaro, Hall, and Scranton are out there as the penalty killers. Puck gets loose, out to the blue line. Shot saved by Faich, kicked into the corner. Kakaro now tries to get it. Beautiful chance by Matty Kakaro. Gets it out to Malefis. Shot, shorthanded opportunity. Admiral players run into their own goalie. Kakaro made a good play to get the puck out to Malefis. Shorthanded opportunity for Mid-Fairfield, but now Mid-Fairfield still has to kill this penalty off. Hall with a play to deny. So the junior Admirals look to regroup in their own zone, into the neutral zone. Gain the Mid-Fairfield zone. And a save by Faich, who covers up, who again is hit after the whistle with a stick. 1:09 left, and the penalty to Sullivan. So the penalty killers, Correa, Schwarz, Heckel, and Yoon. Win by Correa. Yoon is able to slam it out off the glass. Try to burn off a few more seconds. Heckel on the forecheck here. Try to pin that player deep. Correa now also. And here come the Admirals. Nice play by Jack Schwarz to deny the entry, but here come the Admirals. Look to get set up. Behind Faich, they've got a player out in front. Puck skips by the player. Out at the face-off circle. 30 seconds left. Key moment in the game here. Cross-ice pass by the junior Admirals. Shot, but it's blocked. Another shot that's blocked. Schwarz now up with the puck. Tries to waste some time, feathers it off. Heckel now with a good forecheck. Braden Heckel single-handedly forces the puck back. Braden Heckel by himself, able to waste a lot of valuable time here. And here come the Junior Admirals, so Mid-Fairfield able to kill it off. And now there's going to be a penalty on the Junior Admirals. Braden Heckel with a fantastic shift here, single-handedly wasting the 30 seconds left in the power penalty kill. So the Junior Admirals called for a penalty here. So Mid-Fairfield at a critical juncture able to kill off the penalty. And now they'll go on a power play of their own. So the first power play unit of Scranton, Heckel, and Rothstein. Yoon and Schwarz back on D. Heckel at the face-off circle. Win by the Junior Admirals, who try throwing it out. Fate tries to play it, but it takes a weird angle. Schwarz is there, who knocks it back to Yoon. Yoon now travels up ice, leaves it for Schwarz. Schwarz through the neutral zone, gains the zone, hits the brakes, wants to get set up, but it's pinned against the boards. Scranton gets it out to Rothstein, who gets it back to Schwarz. Mid-Fairfield looking for some room here. Out to Yoon now. He's got Rothstein. Rothstein into the face-off circle. Rothstein with a shot, but a nice block, and it's driven the length of the ice. So Mid-Fairfield to try to get set up once again here. 1:10 left in the penalty. Heckel now with the gains the zone. Heckel leaves it for Scranton. Scranton tries to get it to Heckel, but Admiral players get some sticks down on it. Yoon tries to get it over to Schwarz and does finally. Over to Rothstein, who gets it over to Schwarz, who passes it to Heckel. Heckel tries to get it to Rothstein. Rothstein with a nice move. He's in the slot, backhand, but it's way high. Yoon now, who had been pinching in, tries to keep it in and is able to. Yoon cross-ice pass to Rothstein. Rothstein back over to Schwarz, who's got some skating room, floats it up there. Puck gets by the goalkeeper, but wastes to the side. Another shot by Heckel off the goalkeeper. Yoon still back there. Puck loose out in front, over the goalkeeper, still loose in front. And the puck is in, but the goalkeeper's down. We'll have to see what they say here. Never saw a whistle. No. The net came off, so 10:42, but the refs are... It was 4 players on top of the goalie. So Mid-Fairfield, though, trying to scrap and get a greasy goal, unable to do so. So no goal, and there'll still be 17 seconds left in the power play here. Malefis at center with a clean win. Back to Hall, who gets it to Kakaro. Kakaro skating around. Leaves it for Pan, who shoots, but way wide. Malefis is there. It's into the slot, but the Junior Admirals get their sticks on the puck. Hall's looking to regroup. Gets it over to Kakaro in the neutral zone. Kakaro skates, throws it in on net, goes behind the net. Malefis is there. Junior Admirals trying to get it out of their own zone. But Sullivan there with the steal. Sullivan's hounded by 2 players, but it's got a full head of steam now across the blue line. Beats his defender. Tries to slide it in. Nice play by the goalkeeper. Malefis tries to hit his stick on a loose puck. But the Junior Admirals goalie able to cover up. 9:57 left in the second half. So Correa at center. He's got Moore right behind him. And Scranton throws Correa out, Scranton in. And refs don't like that one. So they'll redo this one. Scranton still at center. Scranton with a win, shot by Moore, and it's off the stick of the goalkeeper. So they'll redo this one again, 9:53 left. So Moore is directly behind Correa. Win by Correa, but the Admirals come in and steal the puck. Nice play by O'Neill to loosen the puck. Vinny Zoo now is pressured, but manages to get the puck out to Scranton. Nice cross-ice pass to Moore. Moore with a shot, but it's padded to the side by the Admirals goalkeeper. Moore still forechecking into the corner. Sticks the puck over to Correa, who hits the ref. 3 Admiral players there, so they win that one. Trying a long pass, but Moore gets his skates in the way, but Admirals still with the puck across the neutral zone into the mid-Fairfield zone. Still now behind Faitch, loses control, but still with the puck. Finally, O'Neill able to get it, and O'Neill fires it over to Scranton on the opposite side. Scranton now behind Faitch, gets it over to O'Neill. O'Neill's still looking around, doesn't have anybody great to pass to, but manages to get it out. Back and forth, the turnovers go. Puck squirts into the Admiral zone. It's played by the Admiral goalkeeper. A long pass. And there's going to be a shot, but it's way wide of Faitch. But the their Admiral player picks up the puck out to their defenseman. Good play by Heckel. Admirals contest every puck. Oh, and now we're going to have a breakaway. Vartanian's got one man to beat. He's got Rothstein in tow. Hits the brakes. Tries to pass it, but the Admiral player with a good play using his skates to deny the puck. Heckel picks up the loose change in the neutral zone. Circles around. Tries to beat a couple of Admiral players. Unable to do so. And I believe Rothstein... So I believe Mid-Fairfield's going to go on another penalty kill here. Just a little over-eager. So Braden Heckel heads off. Hold on Braden Heckel at 8 minutes to go. So Mid-Fairfield is going to have to kill off another penalty here. Both goals that Mid-Fairfield have given up have been on a power play. So Sullivan ties them up, but Admirals win it right away out to their defenseman. Save by Faitch. 1:52 left in the penalty to Heckel. 7:52 left in the game. So Sullivan at the face-off circle. He's surrounded by Coccaro and Hall and Malafis. So Sullivan gets thrown out, and now here's Malafis at the face-off circle. And Mid-Fairfield with the win, but puck's turned over, back and forth, out to the blue line, out to the face-off circle. Nice play by Matty Coccaro. We got a stick down. There was a point-blank shot going to be on Faitch. Coccaro gets a stick down and is able to deflect the puck off into the netting. So it looks like the Junior Admirals are going to take a timeout here with 1:42 left in the penalty to Heckel. 7:43 left in the second half. Mid-Fairfield is up 4-2, but they need to kill off a penalty here. Nothing has been easy this weekend, so this stands to reason that the guys and girl are going to have to earn this one. All right, and we're going to head back here. So Brendan pumping up Chris.
Milwaukee, let's go.
And Mid-Fairfield's going to head out to the face-off circle. Faitch back into net. Malefus, Sullivan are up front with Kakaro and Hall back on D. Malefus talking to Kakaro about what he wants to do here. And a win by Malefus. Kakaro right away with the puck, but Admirals contested steal away from Kakaro and look to set up. Over to the point, right to the face-off circle. Hall contests. Malefus now back out in front of Faich. Nice play by Andy Hall to sweep it away. There was some open net there. Andy Hall able to chip it out. Refs missed a big-time opportunity. It's going to be shorthand, odd man rush here. Sorry. All right, so all three mid-Fairfield players were stuck along the board trying to kick the puck out. Puck got loose into the slot. But mid-Fairfield able to dodge a bullet. Not sure what happened to cause the whistle, but the refs are going to take that high stick. Junior Admiral bench is unhappy. They thought there was a penalty, but they said there was a high stick. So, and so sorry, I didn't even notice that. They pulled their goalie. Sorry about that, folks. They had pulled their goalie when they gained possession. So puck down in their end, 1:13 left in the penalty to Heckel. We've got Scranton at center. Directly behind him is Hall, Kakaro, and Carre. So Junior Admirals trying to cut this deficit here. They've had a pretty good power play unit. Ref throws Scranton out right away. Not sure what he did there. But Carre at center wins it. Hall now winds up. Puck on the ice. And here come the Admirals, though. Tries to get around Hall. She does a nice job dislodging the puck from the winger. He dumps it behind Faich, right out in front. Kick save by Faich. And it's swept away by Kakaro, I think. Scranton, sorry. So they pulled their goalie out into the slot. Shot! Faich was screened on the play, but mid-Fairfield again burned by the power play for the Junior Admirals, and they cut the deficit in half. So 6:42 left. Admirals taking a chance, pulling their goalie, and it pays off. Cut the lead in half to 4-3. Mid-Fairfield's got some work here to do with 6:42 left to play. So Heckel back at the face-off circle with Rothstein and Pan. Steal and shot by Faich, and he wisely covers up. And the refs have got to get control here. Faich had covered up. There was a whistle, and the Admiral player slashing Faich on the glove. Mid-Fairfield taking exception, and the ref having none of it. So Admiral player going off here. So slash onto Faich. So the ref explaining to the Admiral coach, Faich had it covered, there was a whistle and still a slash. So mid-Fairfield hopefully will be able to cash in on this opportunity here. They'll have a power play for 2 minutes left, 6:36. So Heckel at center. He's got Yoon and Pan to his left, Schwarz and Rothstein to his right. So win by Heckel. Over to Pan, to Schwarz, over to Rothstein. Rothstein tries to get it to Heckel, who's immediately hounded, but gets it to Yoon. Yoon cross ice to Rothstein, who's able to settle it down, knocks it over to Heckel. Leaves it for Rothstein, slides it over to Heckel. They're trying to settle things down here, get some players in front, unable to do so far. Rothstein winds up like he's going to shoot, but then doesn't. Knocks it over to Pan, who's immediately surrounded. Mid-Fairfield just trying to get some space here. Yoon now tries to settle it down, drives it behind the net. Admiral players skip it by Pan, and it's in the corner. Yoon is over there with Heckel. An Admiral player comes up with it, shoots it out. And Jack Schwartz has got to race back, and he's hounded by a player, and he's hauled down by his head. And no call. That was interesting, but Mid-Fairfield now settles it down. Pan with the puck. Skates across. Shot. Wild shot. Unable to do anything with that. Gets it out to Rothstein. Over to Schwartz. They look to set up again. Pass it back to Rothstein. Rothstein's got Heckle over there. Rothstein winds up. Floater. And we're going to have a stoppage in play. 5:03 left. 27 seconds left. So Mid-Fairfield goes for some fresh legs here. So Malefis at center, surrounded by Sullivan and Scranton. Scranton now with the puck, gets it out to Hall. Hall over to Caccaro. Hall still at the point with it, and out to Malefis, who fires it. It's off of a Junior Admirals player, fires it the length of the ice. Andy Hall races back, picks it up behind Faich, looks up, leaves it for Scranton. Oh, geez, it got loose. Kai Scranton thought he had the puck there for a second, but it fell off the stick. Faich covers up, and that'll be the penalty. Is expired here, and now there's going to be a face-off to the right of Faich. So 4:35 left to play. Malefis at center with Sullivan. It's got O'Neill back there. Admirals with the win. Drive it into the Mid-Fairfield corner. There goes O'Neill, who's pinned, but the Admirals win it. They're back out with the puck again. Shot, but it's a nice block by Malefis. Oh, puck got loose, and it's whistled. Ref says that's on me. Looks like Faich had it, but it was a rolling puck, unable to secure it completely. Ref says that's on me. 4:20 left in the second half. Mid-Fairfield clinging to a one-goal lead here. 3 power play goals by the Junior Admirals. Correa at center. Right out in front of Faich, Schwartz is able to knock it off the glass to Heckle, who drives it the length of the ice. Here goes Pan racing down. Eric Pan now behind the goalkeeper. Hits the brakes, and he's thrown down. Game's getting a little physical here. Across the neutral zone. Shot way wide of Faich and off the back netting. Mid-Fairfield able to throw it out. 3:52 left. Up into the corner, Schwartz with a nice play. Schwartz across the neutral zone. Schwartz by himself enters the zone, tries to shoot, pinches in. Schwartz still with the puck. Eric Pan now tries to get at the puck. He's down on the ice. There's a scrum and a player thrown. Oh, geez. We may have a penalty here. So Mid-Fairfield here is going to have to kill off, and this has killed Mid-Fairfield so far. 3 power play goals already. So Mid-Fairfield's going to have to stand tall here for the last 2 minutes and kill off this penalty. Mid-Fairfield clinging to a 1-goal lead. Looks like Graggs is going to take a timeout here. So 3:20 left. Mid-Fairfield unable to stay out of the box today, and it's cost them with 3 goals, so we'll see. It's the biggest point in the game so far right now. They're going to have to earn this one the hard way. So at the face-off circle, we have Malefis, Kakaro, Heckel, and Hall. Win by Mid-Fairfield. Malefis had it temporarily, but now Kakaro comes up with it, tries to get it out, unable to do so. Oh, nice block by Mid-Fairfield. And Malefis now with the puck. Whoa! Yanni Malefis! Wow, with an empty net goal, Yanni Malefis bails out Mid-Fairfield, and Dad's ready to cry up here. Yanni Malefis with a shot from the Mid-Fairfield zone. Open net to bail Mid-Fairfield out here, at least temporarily. Still 141 left to kill in the penalty, but now some breathing room for Mid-Fairfield. Malefis rewarded with another shift here, back at center with Heckel and Kakaro and Hall. Junior Admiral goalie back in. Malefis with the win. Kakaro throws at the length of the ice, and there's actually a shot sticked aside. Malefis gives chase. 2:53 left in the game. But the critical thing is 1:30 here with the penalty. Junior Admirals gain the zone quickly. Out to the point. Stopped by Malefis with his stick. So we've got no goalie here. Puck gets out of the zone, and Hall shoots at the length of the ice. No goalie now for the Junior Admirals. 2:27 left to play. Heckel now with an active forecheck. Braden Heckel picks up the puck, shoots it. Braden Heckel with a fantastic shot on an empty net going to the ice. Mid-Fairfield cashes in with 2 empty net goals to go up 6-3. Braden Heckel and Yanni Malefis put Mid-Fairfield on their back. So at 2:18, Mid-Fairfield breathing a little easier. Still have 58 seconds left to kill off. Junior Admirals are a scrappy team. O'Neill now just tries to settle the puck down, slams at the length of the ice. Sullivan now gives chase, 2:06 left. Turnover, Sullivan then picks up the puck, still fighting for it. Ty Sullivan gets a shot actually on the goal. Scranton now helping out, forcing the puck back. Scranton now with the puck. Leaves it behind the Junior Admirals goalkeeper. Junior Admirals now break it out of their zone into the neutral zone. Cross center ice into the Mid-Fairfield zone. Pass to nobody across in front of Fage, and Scranton now with the puck races down the boards. Mid-Fairfield at this point just trying to use up any amount of time here. Vinny Zoo pinches in to force a turnover. Sawyer O'Neill chips the puck like a 7-iron, gets it behind the Junior Admiral goalkeeper. Junior Admiral's shot onto Fage, it's padded to the side. You now trying to kill off time, and I'm getting a call from work in the last minute. Malefis now up with the puck. Malefis now out of his own zone into the neutral zone, passes it over for Pan. Pan shot, and it's off of the beautiful save by the Junior Admiral goalkeeper. He's able to get a glove on it. Eric Pan with a hard shot. You now that was Pan unable to keep it in the zone, but Yoon now with the puck. Yoon pinches in. He's hit into the boards. 2 Mid-Fairfield players behind the net. They've got to race out of there. And puck thrown off the glass. Pan trying to get it deep. 15 seconds left. Junior Admirals now into the Mid-Fairfield zone. Turnover. Shot deflected off of Yoon. Still 5 seconds left. Junior Admirals still going here. 2 seconds left. And that'll be it. Mid Fairfield able to dodge a bullet at the end with 2 empty net goals. Congratulations to Chris Faich, their goalkeeper. And Mid Fairfield able to win over a feisty Junior Admiral team 6-3. And that'll be it, folks. We don't know exactly what time we'll be playing this afternoon, but we will keep you updated. So that's it from West Palm Beach, and we'll see you later this afternoon. Thank you.